In this video, we're going to be making a beat using stock plugins only, and this is part 39 of this series already. I'm thinking about ending it at 50, but if you want to see me continue it, just comment the word keep so I know. And with that being said, let's get right into it. So 38 videos in, I think I can confidently say that Flex is probably the best stock plugin there is. This plugin is just so versatile. It has all the real instrument sounds you need, but it also has so many crazy synth sounds inside of it too. So I'm going to load up a piano. I'm going to use the Steinway D-Lite. I like the light versions of these. Bring the tempo down. We'll do 123. And the key, I'm going to put it at E minor. And I'm thinking about making more of like a synthetic type of beat, and I always like to have like a slower melody with these just because, I don't know, it just gives it a different feel. We're gonna copy over this simple pattern. We'll do B, and we're gonna bring this down. And then we'll add just a little bit of a top melody. These little notes I add up here just adds a little more to the melody. You'll see when I switch it out. And then let's do a simple, just root note, maybe just one. Alright, so let's go into the Gemini library. I found some pretty good presets inside of here. Just a whole bunch of just random stuff, but if you really search, you can find something that might work. So I like this preset because it has a lot of energy in it, and that's kind of what I'm going for. Let's go back into the piano roll. I'm going to pitch this up. Throw that on the mixer, and let's throw halftime on here. And I know I always use it, but it's only $12, so I recommend you getting it if you are thinking about getting any effect plugins. But if you don't have $12 and you want to watch a tutorial on how to get this effect for free, just check out this video. Yeah, I like that. It has a lot of energy in it. We're going to cut off the low end and a lot of these mids right here. I'm going to bring this down a bit. Alright, so let's go back inside Flex. I'm going to go into the synth wave. I like this one right here. I feel like we can kind of build something on this. I'm going to create just a real fast melody. Yeah, something like that. I like making just these like fast melodies because when you throw halftime on them, you just get a cool sounding effect. Yeah, something real basic like this, especially when you're making a dark beat. If you can't tell already, I'm a big fan of halftime. Alright, so I like that. We're going to take it one step further. We're going to throw Supermassive on this, and this is actually a free plugin from Valhalla, so make sure to check it out. Yeah, I like this preset right here. It kind of just, it blends it a little more so you don't hear that kind of simple pattern. It kind of blends into more of like a texture. All right, I'm gonna go into Kepler XO. I like this plugin. It is a trial version, so you always have to export it out, but it has a lot of cool presets inside of here. So let's go into, let's try some ARPs, or actually just go right here. You hear that? Crazy. Down. Alright, let's export this out. So we're gonna grab the pattern, throw it on here, and then grab this, chop this up. Alright, let's cut off all that high end. Alright, you know what? Let's change this preset. I kind of want it to be a little more prominent now. Now that we have like a different feeling of where we're gonna take this. Yeah, something like this. And then now together. Because I want this to be a darker beat, I'm gonna leave it just like that for right now, and then we can move on to the drums. Do something like this. Because this has so much energy, I really want that kick to punch through. Just max it out. Yeah, something like this. Switch out that sound. Go with that same one. Aggressive one. Yeah, something like that. So although I'm gonna keep the hi-hat just like a simple pattern, what I like to do is just add a little variation in the velocity. That way it's not too robotic. So it's not something you really notice, it's just like adding a little more sauce to the drums. Another thing you can do to really add a lot more energy to it, since I'm going to keep the drums like super simple, is add an open hat wherever the kick is hitting, and it really just emphasizes it even more. Yeah, we'll do something like this. If you found this video helpful, make sure to drop a like for me. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want the drum sounds I use in this video, you can get them for free in the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.